Hey there, hi there, ho there, ladies and gentlemen. This is Thrice with LILTradio.com coming at you from a long time. Haven't been going live here for this last week. There's been a little bit of change, a lot of change going on in the LILT family. We're actually looking at property to get away from the city. So we've got that going on right now, as well as I've actually gone through a little bit of a personal experience over the last couple of days, a little bit of a reflective meditation. So I've been dealing with that and going through those aspects. So that's why I haven't been on. So, if you haven't tried reflective meditation or I said medication, but it's kind of the same thing. If you haven't tried reflective meditation and actually just taken a day or two to just really focus on what's going on in your life and to assess who you are, and what you're doing, and what your life really means. What is it presenting to the rest of the consciousness? It just means stop, guys. It's the part of your brain that tells you to stop. Just use it. Stop for a little bit. Sit. Enjoy your family. Take some time off. It's the best thing in the world. So, but we have been still releasing this new content that's been coming out. Grimmerica. I always say that wrong. Grimmerica is an awesome podcast. You can check some of their shows out on LILTradio.com, but their site actually is grimmerica.ca, and just like how we're listener supported, they are completely listener supported. So make sure to help both of us out there if you really enjoy their content. I enjoy it. I've actually started listening to a lot of their podcasts, and they're just phenomenal. There's a lot of good stuff there. Just like Joe Rogan Experience has some certain people on talking about the different stuff with quantum physics, metaphysics, and even our history. There's a lot of people who have been on Joe Rogan's or a good number of people who have been on Joe Rogan's podcast that have been on Grimmerica. I keep saying that wrong. I want to say Grimmerica. But it's Grimmerica. So that's a little something that's going on right now. We also are releasing TED Talk audios for when you're driving around or you're working out or you're doing something and you can't watch the YouTube video and you want to just stream some audio of some cool lectures that are also involving revolutionary topics. We've got some mushroom ones on there talking about bodysuits and creating plastics. We also have, I'm pretty sure we posted the one about medicines. If not, we will be posting that this week. So just fun stuff, guys. We're looking to constantly bring you that informative information and just keep you moving forward consciously and physically. That's really the reality is you have the physical aspect and you have the spiritual consciousness aspect. And if you aren't attending to the balance of both and living in both worlds, then we will never truly, as a collective, bring both together and create this new world that everybody's talking about. So that's at least my perspective. But today we will have around 11:30 to noon, somewhere around there. You know how we are, guys. But we will have a live broadcast with an interview with one of our new hosts, Natana Morales. It's going to be awesome. I don't know the URLs off the top of my head, but I will throw them in the description. And they'll be in the description for the podcast today and the interview. But she's an awesome healer and energy worker who helps people in development, just kind of like what we do. And she's taking that step and starting her stuff and moving towards a podcast. She's going to be joining our network, doing her podcast, releasing it here. She'll also have her own website. And again, I'll drop those links. And also, here's a fun one. Mike O'Cool, who has been giving us content with his guitar work as well as some of his music. He is going to be doing his own podcast, which has a really cool ring to it. I can't, again, really bad short-term memory here, guys. But it's going to be awesome. I am excited. I already saw the banner for it and everything, and I was pretty blown away at that moment, just to show you how it impacted me. And he's got such a passion when it comes to music. It's phenomenal. So I'm really excited. We've got those two new hosts coming on. So those are podcasts that you'll get. I'm pretty sure they're going to be releasing at least every week. If not, you'll get a couple a month. So those are going to be some more shows coming up. Thrice's download is still going on. So if you actually did miss the show, we haven't been broadcasting because, like I said, there's all that stuff that's been happening. So I will be doing a show tonight to start continuing back on. I'm actually going to talk about shamanic reflection and talk about different things that you can use to observe that shamanic reflection. And we're actually going to go into the discussion of religion across the world and the concept of sacred mushroom cults and what that all might mean if we kind of pay attention to it. So that's going to be a fun one tonight, folks. And that's really what's going on right now. I hope you all can appreciate that. My apologies for not being on live or giving you these updates like we discussed the week before, but we will be kind of changing things up here. We're moving so quickly that we're having to kind of shift gears. So we'll get those updates to you as they come. We're happy to have all those followers who are out there. If you're following us on Spreaker, make sure to subscribe to the LALTradio.com page, because you won't get all the content from Spreaker that we're putting on LALTradio.com here pretty soon. There's already stuff on there that you're not getting on Spreaker. So you can go on there. It's mobilely optimized, so you can view it from any phone. We will be getting a mobile app later this year, but we've already got it. So Apple, Android, Windows, no matter what, you can view it mobilely. And it doesn't give you a bunch of pop-ups or things like that. It's also available on any computer, PC, Mac. I mean, it works fine. We've gone through all the tests. We had beta testers. So we're doing really good with that. And it's very simple, guys. LALTradio.com is just a radio site just like Pandora, except there's not different pages. It's really just, you got the front page and you've got the episodes all in a row, and you can just stick with that. Check out the older posts, and you'll see all the episodes going. And then there's categories for the different posts, and we got a lot of different categories that cover different things, so you can find the best thing that you're looking for, like podcast or unrelated religious or alternative religion, and then Christianity topics. We do have some people who give us content focused on Christianity. I mean, our goal is to bring content from all the world, all the religions, and bring it to you so we can learn from each other and evolve, guys. So I hope you like that, because I do. I want that. I'd like the world to change. How about you? So if you do want the world to change, remember, it all begins with you. So I'm going to leave you guys with this little bit of a TED Talk. We're going to cut into the middle of it. You can find this on our website. It's with Paul Stamets. He's an awesome guy talking about mushrooms. So join us here at 11:30 or 12. Just pay attention. You can subscribe to LALTradio.com, or you can go to Spreaker and you can follow at LALT Radio Network. That's the name on Spreaker. And you can pay attention to your emails. You'll get updates for when we're going live. That's a great thing for when you subscribe on LALTradio.com, because we will be posting pretty regularly pre-updates, so you'll know ahead of time when something's going live, and then you can just go to the website and listen live from the site, like I said, on your Android, any device. Don't have to have the screen on. So, awesome things there, folks. But here you go. This is Paul Stamets talking about some mushrooms.
Our team member ascends the tree. We go 100 feet up this tree, and this is the oldest agarikon that we have found so far, approaching 100 years in age. Now, how is it that this mushroom can survive under microbial attack? And it's able to do so because the mycelium is this cellular architecture that is based on a network concept. And we don't need to harvest the mushrooms. We get a small piece of tissue. And the mycelium, as it grows, utilizes what we know as epigenesis. It has the amazing ability to adapt its host defense strategies against pathogens. And using this information, we've been able to develop some very powerful gateways to new medicines. And these are extracellular droplets that we wash from the mycelium. And I'm happy to announce that we have discovered a new class of antimicrobials and antivirals called fomitopsterols, after the Latin name of this mushroom, which is Fomitopsis officinalis. So powerful are these antivirals that when we do 100-to-1 dilution, we are more powerful than ribavirin against flu viruses and herpes. Now, mushrooms have other properties which are interesting. And so this is a group of cordyceps mushrooms. They're known as entomopathogenic.